mystery. It's story time with Lady, moving kinda shady. Whatever happened, you might as well confess. There's nothing you can hide from the showgirl seamstress, concierge with the potion for truth. Follow the clues in Lady's room. La vie is mystery. La di mystery.
Welcome back to Coffy Town Radio Theater. This is the finale of Players and Pearls at Club Surrender on Storytime with Lady. And yes, sugar, I'm Lady, seamstress to the sparkling jewels of Coffy Town, concierge of Lady's room, in honor of Lady's presence. My self-love body butter is THC infused and feels so good, you'll wish you could smoke it. So if you've got any ash, aches, or attitudes to soothe, you just let me know. Storytime with Lady. Players and Pearls at Club Surrender is part of the Holter Intellectual Property Curriculum. The script and songbook by Jessica Holter is available in print through coffeebooks.com. Now on the last episode, Detective Jimmy found himself unraveling in the middle of Club Surrender as a storm of curated distractions clouded his judgment with Scarlett Falls held prisoner. At his VIP table, he thought he had caught the kidnapper who made Ruby LaRoux disappear. But one unimaginable phone call twisted his mind into believing his own wife, Bettie, might be the who and the off-duty whodunit he was trying to solve for Lucy. And while Funky John made a confession bold enough to stop the whole club in its tracks, that confused gumshoe still hadn't caught on the last time I talked to you. Tonight, the truth dances in full view. Every secret in Coffy Town seems ready to take the stage, all except mine. When the music fades, mine will find me after the show in Lady's room. Come on now, walk with Lady into the red velvet parlor as the final curtain rises on Players and Pearls at Club Surrender. Episode 5, the finale.
I was imagining the worst about a woman I had enough faith in to raise my only child. Not my Bettie. Could she grow? Would she? No. Would she hurt Ruby? I thought I was thinking. Turns out I was talking. Scarlett Falls overheard me. Her words hit me like a cold slap. It's always the spouse, right? Funky John was on stage carrying on about being a maestro of the perfect date night. As I imagined what I'd say to Bettie when I got home, I'd snap on the handcuffs. Happy Valentine's Day, Bettie. I got you some bracelets. I was scanning the room for Lucy, ready to tell her I was out, finished with Club Surrender for good, done. Going home to rip my life apart, save my child from my crazy wife. Wait, what? Did the bum say my name in his song? Hey, I said to Scarlett Falls, grabbing her arm. What's going on here? Just then, the room went dark. Spots came up. She appeared and announced on the stage. Beautiful. Short trench coat, fishnets, high heels. An old detective's hat, one of mine in fact, tilted over familiar eyes just enough to set a suspicious husband's mind free. There she was, my Bettie, beautiful. I hadn't seen her look so good since the night I first saw her on stage and took her away from this life, made her my housewife, a mother, broke this part of the woman, the confident, alluring showgirl inside her, that had somehow broken free, and was now walking toward my table, crooning with a mic in her hand. She snatched the breath from my chest with the love in her eyes.
I've been blocking the road to my own happiness for years, counting every disappointment, every indiscretion, microdosing fear. I've come to one conclusion: people don't own people. Love's not made of broken promises, it's made of what you feel. Tolerance and forgiveness, uplifting, defending, bearing witness. Never say never when you are in love. You don't know what you might do. Love is a river, God is the current washing pride away. Through stormy weather, you may decide to stay. Never say never when it comes to growing. Never say never when the cracks start showing. We sacrifice so much to cheat our time, our peace, our trust. But what are we willing to give for love? For something real, for something we can feel. I've been angry, I've been quiet, I've been tired of being strong, carrying every disappointment, every silence, every wrong. I've learned a simple truth: some pain is meant for growing. Commitment isn't ominous between us, trust is ideal. Temperance and surrender, weight lifted for our love's big legs. Never say never when you are in love, 'cause you never know what you might agree to. Love is a river, God is the current washing pride away. Through stormy weather, you may decide to stay. Never say never when it comes to growing. Never say never when the cracks start showing. We sacrifice so much to cheat our time, our sleep, our trust. But what are we willing to give for love? For something real, for something we can feel. Just when you think you know yourself, you look in the mirror and find a stranger. Love is a mystery we're all trying to solve. Even the guilty are crying for more. Never say never when it comes to growing. Never say never when the cracks start showing. We sacrifice so much to cheat our time, our sleep, our trust.
club let out a breath from me. All eyes were on me. Why? What was happening? Somebody even snapped my picture. Right at the moment I got the spark. I was the mark. Funky John laid his cards on the table. A scheme to pull himself out of the alley, off the curb and back where he belonged. A producer of black noir, pulling VIPs like me back through the door and maybe, just maybe, earn his way back into Lucy's arms. They all got a real kick out of misdirecting me with this whole date night charade. The game with a higher purpose. They didn't have to tell me Club Surrender was sinking fast. I'd seen Lucy's tears on her books, but for Bettie, it was more. She was healing her wounds, playing a role, reclaiming a throne in a world I loved before I domesticated an artist. We planned this for weeks, she bragged. Funky chimed in. Betty girl, you still got the stuff Ruby, don't need to worry about Scarlett Falls. No offense, honey. You can't offend me, Funky Don, she said, giving him a blank stare. Funky laughed that alley raspy laugh. Ruby needs to watch out for you, Betty. I mean, you sang that song. I told my wife I loved her song, 'cause I did. She lifted her chin, modest, glowing. Ruby helped me, she said. A sweet woman, a generous performer. I can see why you like her. What? Of course. Ruby was in on the gag too. I pride myself on good detective work, but I didn't have a clue. I searched the proud faces surrounding my table, so Ruby is okay then. Where is she?
Players and pearls. Lean in close and hold your breath. Tonight, the velvet curtains tremble, the chandeliers bow low. Every secret in this room stands exposed. Put your hands together, lift them high in the air, for the missing flower of the hour, the formidable, the mysterious, the heartbeating headliner of Club Surrender, Miss Ruby LaRoux. Mystery. Jimmy, honey, I do believe you missed my opening act. Inside my little black box, face painted, boots laced tight, corseted spine, I amaze and retreat. Scene. That was phase one. And as usual, you missed my song. Cut to act two. Has anybody seen Ruby? Yes, I was listening. Pay attention. Detective Jimmy, here's the skinny. Funky had the fixin' from the beginning. Lucy and Lady tag teamed your conscience. Funky John had you chasing nonsense. You still didn't catch it. Distracted. Scented with my perfume, you followed the trail. Poor Scarlett Falls, about to go to jail. But were you really looking for me, ready to face me? A woman and a friend, not defined by our sin. La la la, Miss Mystery. 3, 4, 5. Sensitive, irritated, splintered. One little call from your wife, a cackle that scrambled your mind. Pearls in the alley. What's across the alley? The special guest, crown jewel of Coffy Town at Coffee Talk Radio. Chilling out with that cat. Booker T poet in the chat. I think he told you that. You can't find Ruby. Fishnet stretch, the Stetson tilt, hair fluff high, desire built. Cupid's muse with a knowing grin, but don't get any idea, sugar. That was then. Inside my little black box, curtains closed, but heart still spin in this game of love. Everybody wins. Inside my little black box, I choose, I muse, I testify. Loves you. Good woman, Bettie. Not boring anymore. And I made a friend. We're tighter than fishnets. 2 sizes small, we grown, we good. That's all, those are the facts. We curated this whole date night so you can get off the beat, go home and relax. Inside my little black box, you couldn't mess around and fall in love again. So you wanna be free? Free from what? Free from who? Who's making it do what it do? Someone has stolen from God. Where they at? What they got? You?
Truth is a trap house. The longer I stay, the more that I read, the more lies I see. We are here, there, everywhere since the beginning. Created that day, God perfected perfection. Truth is a trap house, watch your step, pay attention. Truth is a trap house, get fly for your ascension. Father of lies, author of confusion. Truth is a trap house, a grand illusion. Smoke in the mirrors, claims revoked. Truth is a trap house where dreams get choked. Truth ain't pretty, truth ain't clean. Truth gon' set you free. Free from what? Free from who? Who's making it do what it do? You. God is music, God is dance. Your heartbeat in your chest, the water in your glass. Okay, I need everybody to hydrate right now. Somebody, everybody, breathe, sha. Welcome to the party, heaven's missed you. House of habits, factions and bandits, identity thieves, floods and fires. Truth is a trap house built on desires. The world is a stage. God is my witness, smoking the rafters. That's the devil's business, smoking the rafters. That's the devil's business. Father of lies, author of confusion. Ooh. Truth is a trap house, a grand illusion. Smoke in the mirrors, claims revoked. Truth is a trap house where dreams get choked. Truth ain't pretty, truth ain't clean. Truth gon' set you free. Free from what? Free from who? Who's making it do what it do? You. God is music, God is dance. The heartbeat in your chest, the water in your glass. Okay, I need everybody to hydrate right now. Somebody, everybody, breathe, sha. Father of lies, author of confusion. Truth is a trap house, a grand illusion. Smoke in the mirrors, claims revolt. Truth is a trap house where dreams get choked. Truth ain't pretty, truth ain't clean. Truth gon' set you free. Free from what? Free from who? Who's making it do what it do? You. God is music, God is dance. The heartbeat in your chest, the water in your glass. Okay, I need everybody to hydrate right now. Somebody, everybody, breathe, sha. Welcome to the party, heaven's missed you. is music, God is dance. The little voice talking to you in your head. Somebody, everybody pose. Faith, hope, charity, gratitude. Faith, hope, charity, gratitude. See more, be more. Fear, no, devil. Father of our lies, author of confusion. Truth is a trap house, a grand illusion. Smoke in the mirrors, claims revolt. Truth is a trap house where dreams get choked. Truth ain't pretty, truth ain't clean. Truth gon' set you free. Free from what? Free from who? Who's making it do what it do? You. God is music, God is dance. A heartbeat in your chest, the water in your glass. Okay, I need everybody to hydrate right now. Somebody, everybody, breathe. Welcome to the party, heaven's missed you. God is music, God is dance. The little voice talking to you in your head. Somebody, everybody pose. Faith, hope, charity, gratitude. Faith, hope, charity, gratitude. See more, be more. Fear, no, devil. You alright over there, detective? Sorry we had to trick you to help Betty get your attention. It's not a bad idea to put our hearts and thoughts under investigation. What say you? Players and pearls of Club Surrender. It feels real good to have so many of our friends here, celebrating black love with us in Coffy Town. Make sure to tune into The Water with MC Scala on Coffy Town Radio, your weekly reminder to stay hydrated with knowledge. Keep your head on a swivel for comp tickets to our new show. Truth is a trap house. Coffee Town. Much respect to the players who played without getting on stage, to those in the chat with Booker T Poet, to Max A Million, who couldn't be here but sends his regards as always, Wes Wesley, and the Coffee Shop Band. Thank you for keeping us in the groove this Valentine's Day. Lucy, there you are. Come on up here, ladies and gentlemen. The owner of Club Surrender, Miss Lucy Sapphire. It's springtime, springtime. Toss your flowers and rose petals in the air for the cast and pop-up performers. Lada Moxie, Unpimpable Missy, Scarlett Falls, Pete Prayer, Sarah, Ruby LaRoux, Bettie, and Detective Jimmy, our unwitting victim of players and pearls. Give it up for Lady, our own matriarch, healer, storyteller at Club Surrender. I'm MC Scala, happy to be your host for this occasion, all about the mystery of love. Like my uncle always told me, there is no problem too great for love to solve. It's springtime, it's springtime. Toss the petals in the air, love is power. Give out the flowers when your loved ones are alive to smell them. And last but not least, our director and producer, my uncle, Funky John. Uncle John, come get this microphone. Do what you need to.
The other night I was looking out the window thinking, what if they're wrong about us? They say we were written this way, fated, fixed, stuck in the stories we were born into. But what if we have the power to change the script? To rewrite the parts that don't serve us? To expand past the pages we've outgrown, you know? To break free from the little black box the great writer of us all has put us in? Wouldn't that be something? I've believed in freedom my whole life. Believed it so much that I got caught in my own hype. Okay, I was larcenous. Wrong as two left shoes. I'm standing here to make amends for all the blues I called you. My actions cost all of us a whole summer. Without this kind of magic, this beautiful communion, I regret that more than I can say. I got some irons in the fire, they'll surprise you. I'm a believer, I believe in myself and everyone in this room. In the vision of Coffee Town, autonomous and unbound. And baby, Lucy, honey, I believe in you. Just give me a
chance, 'cause sure I am worthy of your trust in me. Oh, Lucy, I wanna rewrite my story with you.
Lucy didn't say anything. She let Funky John hug her, though. I was hopeful. All told, it was a great night. Funky John insisted I take my place on the stage at curtain call. Not gonna lie, there's nothing quite like the feeling you get from being on a stage. Bettie was gleaming when she walked out of the club under Detective Jimmy's arms. The light had been restored to his eyes. He waved goodbye like he was headed off to prom. The procession had ended, and the music was settling into the walls. Lucy was in her office, beaming over the night's receipts. The cast was celebrating the show, welcoming Funky John back into the fold with Scarlett water in the dressing room. All except for Lotta Moxie, who was cozied up with a lone VIP client, the woman who had bumped me without apologizing. I was wiping down the counter, not because it needed it. Ladies' room stays immaculate. Something in my gut was stirring, telling me trouble was coming. When I feel this way at work, I keep my hands busy. Can't have them getting idle, turning ladies' room into a playground. The ladies' room door opened, ever so slowly.
A man unraveling. A woman reclaiming herself. Club surrender. Full of couples with confessions on their tongues given into love. That's what the night turned into. A slow motion collapse of the case that never was. When the music finally faded and the truth stood naked in the light, Bettie and I went home for the encore performance. In her eyes was a light I hadn't seen in years. Bettie was beautiful, bare, standing there like the first honest thing I'd let myself look at in a long time. I stood in the doorway, cuffs in my hand, smiling like a fool who finally understood the joke. Happy Valentine's Day, Bettie. I got you some bracelets.
As a habit, I steered clear of those who claim privilege. Not in a Jim Crow kind of way, like those old stories say. Eyes down, voice small, no. I have seen into the abyss of blue eyes glued to my brown skin, admiring my talent, submissive to my counsel. Looked unbelievingly into soulless oceans of high-class professionals who needed me to be someone I wasn't, for the comfort and entertainment of their community. I'll have to tell you about that one day. Anyway, just know that I play favorites with no one. Gladys, rest her soul, always said, ain't no big eyes and little U's around here. So, when haughty folks wander into my space, I treat them like I treat everybody else. This one entered my lair without peeping out of all the available stalls. She chose number 3. A black cloud followed her out. A storm was rumbling in my gut. She had dark hair with blonde roots showing, if you look closely. And I was looking at her closely. She was watching me like a hawk. Her eyes were dark brown and definitely contact lenses. I'd have scooped that even if she wasn't blinking so much up close. They look like some kind of digital screen. Dark brown scars, healed over many times, left keloids around her alabaster wrists. She watched me through the mirror as she washed her dainty hands. I handed her a towel. She reached for it, but didn't take it right away. She stood there, hand open, but not receiving. She searched my eyes for something. There was something about her, something familiar. What was it?
Nothing.
Nothing, she asked. The way she says it, plus cocking her head to the side like a lost pup, makes that one word sound like a question that makes me uncomfortable. I don't know what she wants, but I guess and hand her a bottle of eye drops. She takes them and uses them without thanking me. Her silence feels like a dare I don't think I should choose. I do know a dry eye when I see one. I have other things here in my lady's room shop if you want to take a look.
You don't feel anything. Not even a twinge of recognition.
I'm sorry, sugar. Have we met?
Not even an inkling. How disappointing. Embarrassing, really.
There's a smart remark and a question trying to push past the lump in my throat. She doesn't turn around to look at me. She keeps her eyes locked on my reflection in the mirror. The room is a blur, nothing in focus but me and her.
I heard you were some kind of oracle or something.
The club is closed, so if you're done here, I need to lock up. I try to look away, but she has me trapped in the mirror. Her eyes at mine pinned to the glass. She slips her finger inside her left eye, removing her brown contact lens, then the right, unleashing two sea blue daggers that slice my past wide open and change everything for me. Forever, forever, forever.
They said you were wise. What a gas! I thought you would recognize your own daughter.
Slide back in for more Noah on Storytime with Lady on Coffy Town Radio Theater, where the truth cannot hide inside our little black box at Club Surrender, where love is a mystery we are all still trying to solve. Season 1 closes its case tonight, but another file is already on the desk, coming soon. Season 2 of Storytime with Lady. Jackie's back. Until next time, this is Maximilian, reminding you to pick up the clues at coffeetown.com.